on TMZ.
Okay, Sabrina Carpenter has a message for her ex on Valentine's Day. You are dead to me.
In the music video for the original Please, 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 Barry Keoghan was her love interest. In the remix with Dolly Parton, there's a guy in the trunk, handcuffed, wearing the same outfit Barry Keoghan was wearing in the first video.
Why is there such bad blood?
There were so many rumors that he was cheating on her.
Guys with big ones can't help but be philanderers.
Charlie, I'm a faithful guy.
Kanye and Bianca are really serious about ending this marriage. There is no prenup, so you can say, great, she's gonna get lots of money. He's been losing money, and it's gonna come down to like a forensic accounting of, was it something that he had before the marriage that he lost?
So she owes him money then?
Well, no, she's not,
Drake is keeping his beef with Kendrick Lamar alive by sending shots on his new album.
Red beef, I'm trying to get the party lit.
Is the song good?
It's the same thing he's been doing. This is just putting a spotlight on, wow, you're out of ideas.
That's the worst cut of all.
You're out of ideas. Not like you, Harvey. You got plenty of ideas. I think Andy Cohen fell in love on Watch What Happens Live with Miles Teller. They're talking about Michael Jackson, and so Miles says that he learned to moonwalk when he's 11.
I would kept grabbing my crotch, just like, no! I saw you look down there, Andy, little pervert.
Andy Cohen gets away with it. Like, he's so like unassuming, and he just gets away with it.
But when you say get away with it, you ever look at somebody's breasts?
No.
So yes, Kanye and Bianca are calling it quits on the marriage. But now we get to the important question, who gets all that money? But hang on, there may not be as much as you think.
Kanye and Bianca are really serious about ending this marriage. They have both reached out to an attorney this week, a divorce attorney.
Good, because that's the best kind for this sort of thing. Anyway, this has been brewing for quite some time.
We actually reported back in October there was trouble in the marriage. We now know that Kanye contacted a divorce attorney back in October.
Maybe they were still trying to work it out because we always saw them out dressed to the nines. More or less. So the good news for Bianca, as far as we know, there is no prenup. The bad news,
he's been losing money, and it's gonna come down to like a forensic accounting of what did he lose, and was it something that he had before the marriage?
So she owes him money then?
It actually could be, because they're both responsible for debts.
Wow.
The thing is that a lot of what he lost is stuff he had before they got married. For example, the house.
the Malibu house, which Kanye purchased for $57.3 million. Then gutted and sold for $21 million. So, whoops.
So if the debts were before the marriage and there are some assets, she could still get half the assets. Can you imagine him in divorce court? Oh my God.
He's got to find a non-Jewish lawyer.
Yeah.
Happy lawyer hunting, kids. We'll see you in court.
If you don't think that slows down efficiency, creativity, creates rudeness, and stuff, it does.
Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan, is not a fan of working from home.
Jamie.
There recently was a petition signed by 1,300 employees at JP Morgan who are upset because they're getting rid of the COVID work from home policies. They had some type of internal meeting and audio of him got leaked.
Why did he not think that this audio was going to get out?
It simply doesn't work. And it doesn't work for creativity. It slows down decision making. And don't give me the that work from home Friday works. I call a lot of people on Friday. They're not a person to get a hold of.
Jamie! I love this!
We should be able to live like human beings.
You do live like a human being. What's the matter with you?
I'm out of my house for 12 hours a day.
Everybody, get it through your heads. You will be working in this office until you are replaced by AI, and then you will not have a job. That is the future.
Jamie!
And now, just when you thought it was safe to go back to listening to R&B, Drake attacks Kendrick Lamar!
Drake just released a new R&B album.
And even though he says,
red beef, I'm trying to get the party lit,
he is not trying to get the party lit. Because on that same song, Gimme a Hug, Drake also says,
Funny how it's only the BNs that are waiting on the boys' obituary.
I don't know what
Bitch ass
Oh, I think we need Trent to translate.
Let's just hear it from Drake and rely on context clues to figure it out.
Funny how it's only that are waiting on a boy's obituary. Cause if I die, Steve's become the sole beneficiary.
What a refreshing take on probate law.
Then he makes a remark about Kendrick's lyrics. He said, "Hand up a girls at 29, which is a Houston strip club."
On stage twerking with a dictionary.
I have no idea what that means.
Basically, if Drake was to be eliminated, then we would be left with Kendrick Lamar music and strip clubs would be a little too intellectual for the platform.
It's too smart, he said. It's too smart. Okay, great diss.
Right. He could have come out with the best song ever written. I think people would still hate on it.
People still like Drake. He's been pretty boring for years. This is just putting a spotlight on, wow, you're out of ideas.
Ooh, that's the worst.
Not like you, Harvey. You got plenty of ideas, haven't you? None of them are good, but I mean...
Hey, what about TMZ? TMZ Live and the TMZ Tour and TMZ's new Two Angry Men podcast, and...
He just greenlit your stupid podcast with Australians.
Yeah. Case in point.
So, happy Valentine's Day, Kendrick. At least you know Drake still cares. Aww.
Hottest Galentines ever. Aurora Culpo, she's one of the Culpo sisters. She's the older sister of Olivia Culpo. She went with a bunch of girlfriends to Costa Rica and they were posting so many sexy shots. It seemed kind of like a wellness retreat.
Olivia's married now to Christian?
Olivia's married, yeah.
But she's not married.
She was married. This is her first Valentine's Day single.
She's spelling Galentine's Day. She's single.
You can be married and celebrate Galentine's. You can have a Galentine's Day party. You can only do the trip if you're single.
You know, for people who like travel and whatnot, you're not allowed to miss like Christmas. You're not allowed to miss like a lot of stuff. Can you miss Valentine's Day?
Can you miss Valentine's Day?
Yeah, can you just say, you know, I'm going with my friends to Napa Valley this weekend.
Wait, was your guys' trip to Napa Valley?
It's NBA All-Star Weekend.
He's like, fellas, we're going wine tasting.
Hollywood is full of feuds. Drake and Kendrick, Justin and Blake, and now the girl from Modern Family and this comedian.
She was such a tyrant, rude to everyone.
Comedian Jeff Dye savagely roasted Sarah Hyland. Jeff was on George Janko's podcast recently, and he told a story.
A few years back, Jeff had a small part in the movie The Wedding Year, in which Sarah Hyland was the lead. And Jeff claimed Sarah said this to the director.
There's extras eating at the craft service table. Like, she was annoyed that some extras wanted free granola bars.
And Jeff also said Sarah made everyone on set watch the live-action Dumbo trailer.
Someone's pretending to be interested. She starts crying to let us know how moved she is by the Dumbo trailer. I just said, I didn't even mean it. I just wanted to ruin the moment. I go, yeah, that looks gay.
He sucks, dude.
No, I'm Team Jeff Dye.
I worked with Jeff. We did a game show together.
Who the bleep is that? The hit show that's still on. Line, probably.
He was great. We had a great time. Yeah, we didn't have craft services. Well, they loved him on the set of Who the Bleep Is That?
As someone who was actually there, no, we did not.
Wow. But the bottom line?
He's kind of being a jerk, but she was clearly, if what he's saying is true, she was wrong.
And that makes for a great feud. Good luck, you two.
She was a tyrant.
I saw you look down there, Andy, little pervert.
I think Andy Cohen fell in love with Miles Teller. So Miles Teller was on Watch What Happens Live with Anya Taylor-Joy. They have a new movie out called The Gorge. And Andy asked Miles if there are any songs that make him cry.
Close Every Door, the Donny Osmond version.
And when he says that, Andy Cohen bolts up in his chair and like gets hearts in his eyes.
Oh, yeah.
And Miles goes,
I'm a sucker for musicals.
Okay, I love Miles Teller. Thank you very much.
Then later they're talking about Michael Jackson because Miles plays John Branca in the biopic.
Right. I think I learned to do the moonwalk when I was like 11, and I would kept grabbing my crotch as a little kid, and my mom, I think I got like in trouble so much in school for just like, no. A little something like that. I saw you look down there, Andy, little pervert.
He's so like unassuming, Andy, like, I think he just gets away with it.
But when you say get away with it, you ever look at somebody's breasts?
No.
I love Miles Teller. Thank you very much.
Coming up.
We got Mark Ronson. He's taking part in that SNL 50th anniversary. Every SNL alum is going to be there.
It's a bit dangerous having them all together at once. They should be like an SNL designated survivor. Like they're all together.
Coming up.
Lexi Mindtree is going to be playing Elle Wood.
It's playing to people in their late 40s.
Late? Very, very early, barely 40.
Be right back.
Oh my God, it's Sabrina Carpenter remixing her hit song with Dolly Parton. But they're also delivering a special Valentine's Day message to Sabrina's ex, Barry Keoghan. You're dead! Aw, ain't love grand?
Sabrina Carpenter seems to be killing off her ex, Barry Keoghan. So she dropped her deluxe album, Short and Sweet. When the music video for the original came out, Barry Keoghan was her love interest. And she says in the video,
Uh-oh, did someone not listen? Because in the new video,
there's a guy in the back of the trunk, handcuffed with a bag over his head, wearing the same outfit Barry Keoghan was wearing in the first video.
yeah, it's very Thelma and Louise-esque, with Dolly and Sabrina kidnapping him and cops chasing them.
I love it when like Valentine's isn't like all about love, but it's all about like revenge.
What happened between them? Because I thought they were like madly in love.
They
for a
were
while.
on and off again.
He did something. I don't know what he did.
Why does he have to?
There were rumors that he cheated.
But he denied those rumors, so not sure how he wound up in the back of this pickup truck.
Guys with big ones can't help but be philanderers.
That's not
an excuse.
It's not an excuse, but I think it's just, that's what I mean. They owe it to the world. A very faithful room we've got here.
Now sing us out of here while kidnapping somebody, Sabrina and Dolly.
What is up? How are you doing?
I'm great. So we got Nicole Sullivan at LAX. She's a comedian, she's Mad TV, she's in the sex life of college girls, like she's in a million things. So we asked her a really fun question for today. What was your worst Valentine?
I have one immediately. Someone got me a mag flashlight, you know, one of those heavy flashlights, and they were like, because you take walks and I want you to be safe.
That's a great gift.
That is a great gift. For
What
safety.
a kind, caring, what a considerate gift.
But it's a flashlight. And I didn't even get a dinner with it. I just got a flashlight.
It was like not romantic. It was nice, but it was not romantic.
I waited until my birthday, which is in April, to see if he could up his game, and it didn't work.
you give him a second chance.
I gave him a second chance, it still didn't work.
So she kicked him to the curb.
Because it was a bad gift.
Because it was a bad gift giver.
A mag light though is like a police light. It's like a very intense.
That's a gift a dad gets his daughter, not a lover.
It's true. You don't say here's a rape whistle on Valentine's Day. It's weird to get her.
That sucked.
Are you going to be doing any performances with Miley for the SNL 50?
I'm not performing. I'm just like helping sort of like put the thing together.
That's Mark Ronson, who's taking part in the huge Saturday Night Live 50th anniversary celebration weekend, which includes a concert and a show that may bring a few celebrities together.
It's going to be the biggest aggregation of Hollywood talent ever on television.
Take that, Star Wars Holiday Special! Yes, it's a who's who of who's hosted, plus former cast members.
Who are you most excited to see as far as comedic-wise?
Everybody. There's the SNL.
Eddie.
Everybody.
Hey, look, we got Eddie himself at Radio City!
Eddie!
Oh, wait, that's Eddie Vedder. But Eddie Murphy will be there too!
The celebrity list is like everybody. Miley, Lady Gaga, Tom Hanks.
It's a bit dangerous having them all together at once. They should be like an SNL designated survivor.
We're looking at you, Nora Dunn. But good for SNL for giving itself a well-deserved pat on the back.
Television is not as relevant, and SNL is not as relevant, but at a time it was the political satire that we all went to. It was huge.
And when will the Saturday Night Live extravaganza be on? You guessed it, Sunday night!
What time does it start?
8.
What am I going to do about White Lotus?
Not even Meryl can make that choice. Good to see you, Meryl's actual son-in-law, Mark Ronson.
All right, I'll see you.
Wait, she's coming.
Reese Witherspoon has found her mini-me. Lexi Mindtree is going to be playing a high school version of Elle Woods in the upcoming Legally Blonde prequel series.
So Reese posted a video of telling the girl. So she brings the girl in and does the whole long drawn out thing like,
I wanted to see your audition tape was amazing, as we talked about. We had to make a really hard decision.
So the girl thinks she's not gonna get it, and then Reese says,
we just wanted to tell you that you don't have to audition anymore because you got the part. You're Elle Woods.
This is so cute, the little girl,
It's
like,
so sweet.
excited, and then she says, can I call my mom?
I'm Elle Woods!
Oh, so this was when she actually learned of it.
Yeah, she actually learned. Jason's daughter got into college, and that video is so cute because she opens up her email, she finds out she's going to NYU, and then she runs to hug her mom.
Doesn't say anything to Jason.
Jason wasn't there.
Somebody's got to pay for NYU.
What do you do if she says, hey, Dad, I got a new boyfriend, and then Barron Trump walks in?
Coming up.
Philadelphia Eagles star C.J. Gardner-Johnson took shots at Taylor Swift fans. Of course, the Eagles just beat the Chiefs at the Super Bowl LAX. He is wearing a shirt that says, Swifties can LIX my
Looking at you behind that window, which is the only way I can communicate with you now. It feels like you're screaming for help. Are you allowed to go out?
No. In the last 30 days, I went out twice.
This sounds more like a prison than independence.
I want my rights back. I want my freedom back.
TMZ presents Saving Wendy, now streaming on Tubi.
Philadelphia Eagles safety C.J. Gardner-Johnson now has a Super Bowl ring. But wearing it is gonna be hard when Taylor Swift fans rip off all his fingers! Cause at the Eagles Super Bowl parade, C.J. wore
a sweatshirt that says, Swifties can LIX my
Yes, it all stems from the Swifties' response to CJ posting on Instagram that Travis Kelce should have stayed with his ex, Kayla Nicole. But on TMZ Live, CJ's mom and stepfather spoke out about the Swiftie hate.
It's well deserved. She a superstar. It's well deserved.
Hey, they love their kid, but they're not dumb. In any case, the Eagles are clearly reveling in their victory over the Chiefs, cause
They decided to take a cooked pig and dress it up like Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, God.
What, are you offended on behalf of the pig or Patrick?
No, the pig.
Oh, you offended for the pig?
But are they gonna eat it?
No, they just cooked it and then set it free afterwards. And yes, of course they ate it. Hope you survived the Swiftie, C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Coming up.
Ron Isley, lead singer of the Isley Brothers. What is your go-to song when you're in the sheets?
Beyonce and myself.
Nobody turns on music because then you can't hear the sex.
Mr. Isley, how are you doing?
I'm fine, baby.
So we caught up with Ron Isley, lead singer of the Isley Brothers, and in light of Valentine's Day, you know, we said your music has probably created generations of babies. What is your go-to song when you're in the sheets?
You know, I listen to Beyonce and myself.
He likes his own music.
That's weird.
Most artists say no.
Which one?
In Between the Sheets.
It's gotta be In Between the Sheets.
If you've got the presence of mind to go and like look through your phone and find the song, then you're not in the moment enough.
No.
It needs to be passion and now.
Nobody turns on music because then you can't hear the sex.
I feel like this is a cultural thing.
Wild, you go, hold on, baby, and turn on the music and then hop back in the bed?
I got like a playlist ready. You just press play and then.
What's the last song on your playlist?
I can pull it up right now.
He's finished long before it, I'm sure. I'm just curious.
I never get to the end. I just play a jingle.
We know the last one on Derek's playlist is Justin Bieber's Sorry. Is it too late now to say sorry?
Hey, we love you and true legend right here.